Hello, thank you for stopping by. My name is Davies and I'm the author of the Aduramis Chronicles. So then, Destiny of the Wulf. Technically my second book, but the first to be released back in 2012. This is the original cover, which has since been replaced by this one. Destiny of the Wulf is about relationships, those of family, friends and enemies. The dealing with the trials of life in adverse conditions, something we all must do at some point in our own lives. It is set in a fantasy world, but not too far removed from what we know historically of our own world. The book has the usual fantasy elements you'd expect, but generally focuses on people and their interplay and personal relationships, rather than total immersion in the elements of fantasy. And that's where I believe this book excels. Don't get me wrong, I hit you with some fantastic curveballs along the way and great fantasy moments just to spice things up. Destiny has chosen them, death will make them pay. Death desires to rule as king of the gods and is poised to ignite a war in the heavens that would consume all life on the distant world of Erath. Brothers Coinan and Marek are thrust into a world of magic and summoned to a secret temple where an ancient mage brotherhood tells of a great destiny that has surrounded them since before they were born. Now the fate of this world hangs in the balance, and it is left to Coinan and Marek to seek the swords of Serathil and save their home from destruction. Treachery and deceit haunt them, and their very relationship is put to the test as the ultimate battle for survival begins. The dome seemed to ooze relief, and Coinan sensed a collective sigh. He looked about him to see others standing and stretching, and then sitting down, while others rubbed sore buttocks and nudged neighbours who had not woken. I now call upon our new initiate to join me on the platform, Coinan Wulf, Paulinus announced loudly. The room visibly stiffened, taking a great deal of notice now. Coinan felt every set of eyes focused on him, and he turned bright red. Off you go, my boy, head on up to the platform, Menin prompted with a nod. Coinan rose stiffly and limped to an iron circular stairwell that wound its way up to the dais, high above the river that ran through the dome. He started to climb and wished his legs would wake up. Every step was like standing on shards of glass, with the pins and needles failing to subside. Several tiring minutes later, after his excruciating climb, he stood on the small podium in full view of everyone present, and felt suddenly very small. Paulinus did not look amused that it had taken him as long as it had to reach the platform, evidenced by the glare he gave over the top of his spectacles. You took your time, he said grumpily. Coinan looked apologetic and preferred not to look down. He was at a great height, and he and heights did not see eye to eye. Coinan Wulf, descendant of Soliath Wulf, it is the decree of Archmage Orador that you succeed Laliala Menin as curator of the Great Library and protector of our faith. Do you accept this honour wholeheartedly and of your own free will? Paulinus questioned. Coinan was not ready for the question, and opened and closed his mouth like a fish out of water. Paulinus frowned and leant in close. If you agree, then say I do, Paulinus prompted. Coinan recovered and said softly, I do. Louder, Paulinus requested. They need to hear you. I do, Coinan called loudly. A murmur of delight circled the dome, and he saw many faces smiling and nodding or commenting to one another. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Please like, subscribe, rate and even comment. Till next time.